Hey there. I'm sure some of you might be wondering, what does a sex educator do? Yeah, it might have a simple answer, but kind of doesn't. Because, well, what is sex? I mean, I got it on my shirt and everything like that, but it holds so many different definitions for so many different people. No matter what age you are, no matter what gender you identify with, if any, no matter what gets you off, there's so many things in the wide world about sexual education. And I've been giving it some thought. What does it mean to me? And what does it mean to you? Yeah, think about that for a minute. Do you reflect on your personal experience? Do you reflect on what you were taught growing up? Do you reflect on, maybe any formal education you had or lack thereof? I think that that's, to me, the most important thing of what is it that you weren't taught at any stage in your life. Because it's not like we're born with this knowledge about sex ed. I like to say, okay, so I had my retail store grand opening, and I would get people that would walk in front of the wall with vibrators because I didn't have anything in packaging. So it was just like kind of what you see is what you get. I mean, obviously I had packaging in the back, but it was just like, that was it. That's the toy. There's no packaging around it. You like it, or you don't like it. Pretty much it. So I'd get people that would stand in front of the wall of toys and just have this blank expression on their face because they didn't know what to ask. And a lot of times that happens. I'll be the first one to admit that happens because, well, the analogy I like is, why is it that you can go into the dairy department of a supermarket and you look at the milk, okay? And you know what whole milk is, you know what 2% milk is, you know what non-fat milk is, you know what buttermilk is, you know what skim milk is, and things like that. Did anybody ever sit you down and say, I'm going to tell you all about milk? I kind of doubt that you had somebody tell you that. I mean, I'm just guessing, probably didn't. But so how do you know? How did you find out that 2% is different than skim milk and buttermilk is different than whole milk, right? I mean, you just kind of find out. Well, that's the thing with sex is so many people just kind of like find out. They find out through experience. They read stuff. They hear stuff. They talk to friends. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can find out about sex. And this is the thing, is where do you want to find out about it? This is really important. I mean, so many times I've had partners that have done something. I'm like, I kind of don't like that, and they're like, well, my last partner liked it. And that's the whole thing, is that you learn what you like and what you don't like by what people can do for you and also what you can do for yourself. I mean, that's the really important thing, is to learn what your body likes, what your responses are, what area turns you on, what thoughts turn you on, what places and smells and environments. And just, I mean, it's like, I always hate when they as in, general public, whatever, just refer to having sex in the bedroom. I don't know about you, but I like it other places instead because the bedroom's like so boring in my book. There's so many exciting places to have it, but that's a whole nother everything. Anyway, but that's the whole thing, is it that a lot of times you're taught, well, sex is in the bedroom and that's it, when we know it can be anywhere. Anyway, I mean, that's just one aspect of sex, is where to have it. And just think of like the beyond realm. I mean, it goes beyond rainbows and spectrums and everything. The huge realm of sex and education. That's how you learn. is through education. And it doesn't have to be in a college. It doesn't have to be in a high school. It doesn't have to be. It's learning on your own and learning from someone who's trusted and who knows is not going to bullshit you anywhere and give you honest and straightforward information. And that's, I thrive on that. I just gives it, you can see I'm getting like all kind of spacey and I might cry soon. But I've had people come up to me and just say, you've changed my life. And to me, that's the most amazing thing in the world, is to be told that. And I've had counselors and therapists tell me, you've changed a lot of people's lives. And it's all through my passion and through education. And that's what sex education is all about. Yeah, I know my specialty's toys and things like that, but it goes way beyond that. It goes way beyond that. It goes just it's like, where do I start? But that's the thing. So I teach from experience, which is a lot. Not that I go, I did this and I did that, but just learning from others' experiences, from professional organizations, from just everywhere that I can learn, from talking to people. I mean, that's the most amazing thing. I'll get the, oh, you've probably heard this before, but if I haven't heard it from you, then it's totally new to me. It could be the same question I've heard a million times, but it's got your background to it. It's got your history behind it. It's got your sensations, both pleasure and maybe trigger too, you know? I mean, as much as I like to think sex is just the happiest, greatest thing forever, and it is, you know, for some people, that might be like, and stuff. So that's a history. That's a history that you have. That's something I'm passionate about. That's something that I hold preciously, because if it's something that might not be pleasant, it's something to hold and work with and let go of it to move forward. So that's why I like to educate. That's my passion. That's my journey. That's why it means so much to me. It's why I was put here on the planet. So I thought you might like to know. And there you have it. Thanks a lot for listening.